The sisters are picking up ring at the pool. The manager looked around, then pressed a button. But it's not the lights that are turned off. It's the glass cover above the pool. The pool is about to close. Jonah's hair got stuck in the drain. The manager rushed back to play video games. The two sisters delay time because of the ring. An unbelievable accident happened like this. The manager hesitated for a moment before leaving. He seemed to sense that someone had not come out. But on one side are two people he doesn't know. On the other side is his favorite video game. He just hesitated for a moment, then left immediately. And the sisters on the other side had to accept that they were trapped in the pool. Such a stupid accident. Tomorrow is the weekend. No one will find them until Monday. Jana slaps the glass cover in desperation, but no one responded. Looking at the silent pool, she thinks she's done. But Bree didn't give up. She suggested swimming to shallow water. The two of them tried hard together to open the cover, but it's high-strength fiberglass. They can't push. The two decided to split up, Bree looking for an exit on the edge. Jana checks whether the cover is loose. Soon she found a hole, but the hole is too small. Her hand can't even get through. She wants to break hard, but she can't find the point of strength. Jana looks a little discouraged, but Bree found another plastic board. After breaking in half, she actually wanted to enlarge the hole with plastic, but obviously, this idea is so naive. Jana not only did not help from beginning to end, but kept sneering by the side. We wouldn't be stuck here if it wasn't for your damn ring. And Jana also blamed her sister for abandoning herself for love. The ring in the pool was actually thrown down on purpose because Jana was envious. This is Bree's engagement ring. It's special meaning to her. She dives again and successfully pulled out the ring. Then she suddenly found that the iron plate under her feet had become loose because the screws had fallen off. If it can be removed, it can be used to smash glass. But she alone is too weak. She wants her sister to help. And Jana said,
"Told you it was a stupid idea."
At this moment, Bree's phone rings. Her boyfriend called. He thought Bree was still swimming. He wanted to inform her that he has entertainment tonight and don't have to wait for him to eat together. The only hope is shattered. Bree leaned on the side in despair. The overhead lights are turned off by the timer. In the dark pool, her expression is getting more and more painful. Under the question of Jana, she finally told the truth. 3 years ago, she was diagnosed with diabetes. If the insulin injection is not on time, she won't make it through tonight. And at this time, a cleaner walked into the swimming pool. In dim pool, the two sisters are trapped here. Just as they were trying their best to find an exit, a cleaner came in. The phone in the bag rings again. The cleaner smiles evilly, then took the wallet inside. The cleaner was frightened by the shouting, but she turned back and found the sound came from the pool. She put down the flashlight, started flipping through Bree's wallet unhurriedly, but she only had $20 in her wallet. She took out her mobile phone and bank card. Take a look at the surveillance. She made a bold decision. Go to the control room and turn off all monitoring to wipe out her sins. Then she sat on the ground, started asking for the unlock password of the phone. Bree thought she was going to call the police on her phone. Without thinking much, she told her the password, and the cleaner saw the photo but mocked Bree for looking like a pie. Jana slapped the cover angrily and threatened the cleaner with a weak breath. And the cleaner said, "I can save you, but first tell me the PIN of the bank card. Maybe it's the big money in Bree's card." She struggled for a long time. In the end, there is no compromise. Greedy cleaner turned off the lights first. After that, she actually turned off the pool heater. Water temperature will be lower and lower. Plus, Bree urgently needs insulin injections. The behavior of the cleaner is undoubtedly an indirect murder. But the cleaner said calmly, "If you don't want to be frozen, just hand over your bank card PIN. The money is gone, you can make it again. If you die." Facing difficulties, Bree has no choice. The cleaner has a successful smile again. She promises to save the two of them after she withdraws the money. Time flies, it's late at night. The two were shivering in the freezing water. Bree's consciousness gradually blurred. But the cleaner hasn't come back. Jana, who is about to collapse, could only vent all her emotions on the cover. Then she started to regret that she shouldn't have thrown her sister's ring. But it's too late to say this. The cleaner doesn't come back. They can only rely on their own to find a way to escape. The cleaner actually came back. But there is no huge amount of money in Bree's card, only a poor $80. So Bree was struggling for a long time, and the heater was turned off, because she was unwilling to give the cleaner $80. Cleaner didn't get what she wanted, so she didn't plan to rescue the two of them. Seeing that Bree's condition is getting worse and worse, Jana begged bitterly at the entrance of the cave. But the cleaner said,
I might just leave you both in there to die.
The rapidly falling temperature, the dim environment, and the indifference and greed of the cleaner have gradually distorted Jana's heart. She sharpened one end of the plastic sheet, then used the cry to attract the cleaner. She kept apologizing, and said she had a secret to share alone. She deliberately lowered her voice. The cleaner is really fooled. Bend down slowly, put her ear close to the hole. Jana's expression gradually became hideous. After that, in the pool at night, the two trapped sisters shivered incessantly. The cleaner outside not only didn't save them, she turned on the pool's filter system. A lot of chlorine gas spewed out. The strong currents created make them unable to stand. After hours of perseverance, Bree is already exhausted, plus the constant spouting of chlorine gas. She passed out completely, and the cleaner on the shore put her hands on hips with a smirk. She wanted the sisters to give in on their own initiative. Jana finally couldn't stand the pungent chlorine gas, came to the hole with difficulty, loudly begging the cleaner to turn it off. The cleaner does it all for the money. It seems to be afraid of really making trouble. She immediately shut down the system, then take the opportunity to ask for Bree's ring. At this time, the sisters had no choice, only at the mercy of the cleaners. But the cleaner had to exchange diamond rings for money before she was willing to rescue them. Bree's phone rings again. Her boyfriend contacted everyone but couldn't find sister. He noticed something abnormal and prepared to call the police. And after hearing the word police, the cleaner's expression changed. She was released 9 months ago and is still on parole. If caught at this point, she's going back to serve her sentence. Sisters say they promise not to report cleaners. The cleaner is relieved, finally ready to open the cover. She enters the password and presses the switch, but there was a piercing error beep. She thought it was because she made a mistake and tried again, but she's just a part-time cleaner. The password the manager gave her a month ago doesn't work at all. Hope shattered again. Jana is no longer ruthless, but approached the hole and prayed to the cleaner to save them. The cleaner could have used her cell phone to call the police, but she was afraid that what she had just done would be revealed. She put Bree's bag back in its place, ignoring Jana's cry, left here mercilessly. Bree's condition is getting worse. She said she couldn't take it anymore. Jana puts missing clothes on her head. Then Jana said, this time it's my turn to protect you. She dives alone, planned to forcibly remove the iron plate of the water outlet. In fact, at the beginning of being trapped, Bree proposed this method, but because of her prejudice against her sister, the two were trapped for so long. Seeing Bree's life is hanging by a thread, she finally woke up. It's the only way for them to escape. But Bree is almost in a coma. It's impossible for her to do it alone. In order to better exert her strength, she returned to the surface again, bringing clothes that others missed. Pass through the gap in the iron plate. Squat with both feet on the ground to form a power triangle. After that, there are often many loopholes in such mindless escape movies. For example, the negligence of the manager at first felt that he knew that there was someone in the pool, but was unwilling to go back to check. Then the proposal of Bree was rejected by Jana because of the contradiction between the two. Then to the cleaner, Bree's card was only $80, but she was so tangled that the pool heater was turned off by the cleaner. Of course, if they didn't, they might rub each other a bath. At the end of the movie, Bree wakes up quickly after taking an insulin injection. But the director didn't plan to let them go. Cleaner goes back and forth, but reappears with a gun. She said that, if they both died, no one would know what she did. But if they hadn't died, out of anger they would have denounced her. But not saving lives and intentional killing are two completely different concepts. Okay, this movie ends here. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.